we have a dysfunctional government right now. I can tell you that many conservatives realize that the climate change is not a hoax. The human-made climate change is real, and they're concerned that if their party continues to say this is a hoax, that it will come back to bite them, because as the public sees that it is not a hoax, they will demand a solution, which is the worst nightmare for conservatives, because it would allow the government to have increased regulations and increased taxes and take actions which conservatives don't want. So therefore, many of them are now agreeable to a revenue-neutral carbon fee. And I think that's actually the best solution. And frankly, tried to persuade liberals that we need a carbon fee, and the problem is they introduced a bill in the Senate, a Boxer-Sanders bill, which was fine, but they were only going to give 60% of the money to the public. The government was going to take the other 40%, and conservatives will never agree to that, because that's making the government bigger. It makes it a tax, and taxes depress the economy. If you give the money to the public after you collect it from the fossil fuel companies, it actually spurs the economy, because the lower income people tend to put the money back into the economy quickly. So the economic studies show that this would actually increase GNP at the same time as rapidly reducing the carbon emissions of the country. So that's the kind of solution which should be a compromise between the liberals and conservatives. The liberals will have to give up getting more money for making the government bigger. And the conservatives will have to give up, they're going to have to allow the carbon fee. And the conservatives that I've talked to said, well, we should use that money to reduce some other taxes, which they don't like, rather than giving it to the public. Well, that's what wealthy people would like. There's certain taxes they don't like, but that will never be acceptable to the other people. So there's a compromise position there, which it could work, and now this organization, Citizens Climate Lobby, is trying to make that story clear, and they speak to both conservatives and to liberals, and that organization is growing, and I think that is probably our best hope in the United States to get a solution in the reasonably near term.